Hey guys, Dimitar here, senior software engineer and technical team lead. Today I'm gonna pull the curtain back on one of my projects. It's a small SaaS that I started 3 years ago, and the currency is in lev, which is the Bulgarian lev. That's where the SaaS is based, and this is two Bulgarian levs, roughly $1. So you'll notice this month it's made like $1,400 or something like that. And that's where it usually is. Since the market is not that big, it's about agriculture in Bulgaria, so there's not a lot of people interested in this. But yeah, I just wanted to show you what it looks like to build a SaaS and um, basically how to have the business side of things as well, not only the technical side. So this is the Stripe dashboard. I use Stripe to collect payments and sign up paying customers. Basically, you'll notice it's called Landlord. And this is the actual platform, the SaaS. And don't worry, it's in Cyrillic, but I'll explain this. So this is built in Next.js, and I will show you the code in just a second. This is the code, um, and this is the sorry, this one. This is the basically the not the landing page, but the page where people can sign up and pay basically when they press this button. So we have three plans. This is the monthly and the annual plan, or the annual version. And we have three personas. We've identified three avatars. There's people who sell to farmers and want to get more clients because we have a huge database of farmers, like 16,000 or something. And there's the second persona, which is people who buy land. And the third persona is people who have land and want to rent it out to farmers. So these are typically the three types of clients we have. There's also a fourth one, who people who buy land for renewables, like solar panels or wind farms. But these are more rare. And yeah, so basically there's a map of the country here, and there you can do global search for anything like names, farmers, places, and it will get you to the correct place and give you some information. And here you haven't paid, you're not going to see the actual names. And um, there's a lot of stuff here: commodities, charts, futures. We have ads, which is people can publish ads. There's a lot of stuff here. We have um, like the map of, yeah, it's kind of loading kind of slow. Yeah, with prices and everything. We have statistics, and yeah, it's there's a lot of different things, maps. So let me quickly show you the before showing you the how the code is structured and everything. Yeah, it was just a brief. Let me show you. So we have the way this is set up. We use AWS for the backend, and we also use Vercel. Uh, it's the Pro plan where we pay $20 per month. It's pretty generous. We have about, I think, on the production pool, we have 7,500 users, and we have about like two to 300,000 unique page views. Um, Not unique page views, or page views per month, around 200,000, and roughly 10,000 unique users per month. So that's like three to 400 people visit the website every day. So it's not that much. It's a small operation. And yeah, the way the code is structured is we have the front end plus back end in the aptly named folder UI. And as I said, we use Next.js for everything. And when I started writing this, I used JavaScript, and then I slowly transitioned to um, TypeScript. So there's a lot of code in here that's accumulated over the months and years. We have It's a typical Next.js structure. We have the pages here. There's a blog. There's a lot of stuff. I've SEO optimized a lot of things. Here's the main map. We use a leaflet for the map, And Leaflet does not do well with Next.js, so we have to do some workarounds, load the library dynamically. Let me see if I can find this. Um, Turns out I can't. Can I? Yeah, it's kind of difficult. There's a lot of files here. So then initially I started with just modules, CSS modules, and viewing part of the modules. But now I use Tailwind. Tailwind is much better, much cleaner, much better, much faster to work with. So um, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to show you, but basically, maybe the interesting part is, well, one of the interesting part is I deploy with CDK, AWS CDK. I have different stacks for different things, and these are basically um, different functions in the actual code. So we deploy the ads stack separately because every day we go out and scrape a bunch of websites um, to scrape their advertisements, land ads, and so on. So this happens here in Scrape. We have a bunch of scrapers, which are custom made, custom tailored. And then we have a function that runs every day, twice every day, and this basically sends out emails to the correct people. And these are people who have paid for this. There's no such service in our country, so uh, some people find this useful. One of them being myself. We use Dynamo here to query the table and the results and all that. Um, Yeah, and we have a pipeline where we request a review 3 days after somebody has bought something. I forgot to show you this. Um, ex Not only do we have like payment plans or subscriptions, but we also have a page with basically services that we um, provide that are separate from the main offer we have. And so this one is just checking the owner of a property. This is something a lot of people need, and they don't necessarily know how to do that. So we fill that gap, and for a small sum, we basically uh, we do that for them. We have different tiers here, like slow order, 24 hours, fast order, 2 hours, and express delivery, which is 1 hour. And when they order, just give us some details, email, phone, and then they pay. And yeah, we or I provide the service. I get the information and provide it to them. We have some reviews here, some SEO stuff just for Google, and seems to be working because a lot of people visit this organically. Maybe not the best image, but it's working so far. And we have a bunch of other services. And so when they purchase on the back end, we have with CDK this one here. Let me pull this up. Which one was it? The app stack request. Sorry, it's in. Yeah, request review. So we have an after sale pipeline, which is just a state function, a state machine in AWS, and it's just you see we have a waits for 3 days, I think, and then executes this Lambda function after sale request. Um, oh, it's this one, sorry, request review handler, and basically it sends out an email to the using simple email service. Sends out an email, please fill, and we accumulate the reviews here in a Google form, which is pretty convenient, nothing fancy, and that's about it. We also have a very interesting module here, which is satellite, and this is basically we pull data all the from the European Space Agency, I think it's called, and this is satellite imagery, and we run math on the data they provide, and we produce these indices, which are pretty useful to farmers. Yeah, you see each date here, 21st of October, 26th October, 31st. It's fully cloudy, so nothing can be calculated. It says clouds here. We have some charts. So there's a lot of tools like this on the market, um, and ours is not the best, but it could get the job done. Um, yeah, new monitor here. They can draw on the map um, like this. Draw something on the map, calculates the area, and and then it triggers a job, goes ahead, um, runs this code here. Sorry, and there's a lot of things here. Crop monitoring. We have alert bad weather alerts, which is we use Viber to alert them in case of frost. We have a regression model here for frost, which is I think which is yeah, predict bad weather and predict frost, which is pretty funny. And it's just a linear regression for all the math nerds. It's a lot of work. This platform was not built in a day. The original idea was to build just the map, just the map here with the data. And I haven't even gotten to that how we collect this data. It's pretty interesting. Um, to show you that, it's in these scripts, and basically we have every year the government publishes from documents from every single village in the country, which there are about 50 to 100 of in the entire country, so 5,200 villages. And for each of these, the government publishes documents, and they're not in the same format. Sometimes they're a PDF, sometimes they're a Word like text. That's another time it's an Excel file with different formats. It's really difficult to scrape, and we have this scraper here, 200 lines plus this one, which is 1,000 lines, with all the code necessary to parse basically, and it's in Python because it's kind of easier to do with Python. And so what it does is when we run this, it goes ahead and downloads all of the files that the government has published, and then runs them through this basically processing pipeline or parsing pipeline, which you'll see here, parse. And it parses the documents and outputs basically JSON files like this. Um, um, outputs CSV files, which later my partner manually checks. And after the verification is over, we submit we we publish that, and it's called a seed. So basically, this is our entire database, and this is all the valid data. You see, it's like 40,000 lines or something, with all of the places and um, all the stats for everything. It's a massive CSV, and Vercel is handling this quite nicely. Next.js, we have statistics for ads, all the regions you see, the quarters, 2020, fourth quarter, how many ads were published, the price. There's a lot of things here. There are some tests, although I'm not super big on tests. You'll see here I have some, not that many. End-to-end tests. I have a single test here, but it gets the job done. People are actually paying for this. So you don't need to have tests, you just need to get building. And it's not a massive project. I mean, it's a massive project, but the revenue is not that high. It's like $1,000, $2,000 per month. There are ways to scale it. We're thinking about creating a school community. I think there's going to be at least 100 people that are interested in that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, as always, I hope you found this useful. And if you have any questions, just shoot me a message and I'll be glad to help you. Take care. Bye.